Gaffer, a near perfect day at the office today.
Yeah, near, but we're not perfect, so we can see the goal. And no, look, the performance was magnificent today. I thought straight from the off, we were energetic, we were committed, positive in our play, and took the game to Colchester. They're a really good team on a fantastic run, very hard to beat. Certainly away from home as well. If you look at their records, so to win in that fashion, I think the players deserve immense credit, because we had to sort of bounce back from the previous two results. I thought the results weren't great, but the performance was good last week, and we wanted to relay that back to the players, that we just got to find that finishing touch. We found that today, and it was brilliant to watch.
We've been saying for a long time now that the next game is the toughest. We knew what Colchester would come into this game off the back of. Yeah. So to see this team stand up to the challenge like that today must be really pleasing as well.
Yeah, 100%. But like I say, we have to look after our own self-esteem, and we have to understand what we are as a team and as a squad, as a club, that we're good, and we're good competitors as well. So I want to remind the players about that before the game, and they went out and proved it and showed it against, like I say, a very good team. And I wouldn't say that's the benchmark for us, but I know that's what we're capable of. You don't always reach your potential, and even if we hadn't scored as many goals, and I got the 3 points, even if we'd have drawn or something, I was delighted again with the commitment of the players to our game. Not as in tackles and stuff, even though we did do that, just as in how we play, and the composure they showed in front of a massive expectant crowd. But I thought the players responded to that just as the norm. Like I said in midweek, we've been preparing for this period for 10 or 11 months, so it shouldn't hold any issues for us as in our minds.
When we talk about the response from the players and that mentality, and you look at the last two results here, and you look at being pegged back early on as well, but to respond and get that goal to go ahead before half time as well just shows what we're about, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think because we don't build up the game to be this perfect game. We know that we're going to get hit now and then, so we talk to the players all about it all the time, and just about how you respond, your body language, your next action, all those sort of things, because I think they count and I think they're important. And it was disappointing to obviously lose the lead after going 1-0 up, because I felt we deserved to be in the lead, but they have got good players who can score. But the response after that was that, I felt it. It went quiet for about 10 seconds, then it started building up from the stands again, and then the players just took it on, and then it just the crowd bought into it again. It was the second half for me was, that was the best performance for me since we've been here in the 18 months, and hopefully we can continue to play in that same form. We won't always get the rewards, but if we commit to it as much as that, then we'll be in a good place.
The goal scorers will always get the plaudits, but doing the man of the match poll for the club social media, it was hard to pick just 4 people today. It shows how important the whole team is to get these results, doesn't it?
The whole team, the whole squad, players not involved today. We've had a really good week of training. We revisited a few things that we needed to do in an attacking sense. After last week, certainly, our defensive side was really good, but I thought we were a little bit blunted. So we've touched on that this week. But I thought every single player, I could go through the whole team, and they've all done their jobs according to what's expected of them, and that's why I was so pleased with the commitment of the game. No one went off doing their own thing. No one didn't believe in what we've done for 10 or 11 months. Just committed to it, and it was the fluidity, the speed of the play, the intensity out of possession was it was obviously too much for Colchester today, but we've got 8 more challenges at least to make sure that's the sort of the bar we try to reach all the time.
You talk about the fluidity in attack there. You look at Teo and Tyreek down the left hand side, Brad and George down the right. They really were interchanging really well and showing how fluid we can be. And
I thought that those two partnerships on either side were excellent today. They trust each other with the ball. They made so many runs behind their opponent. The midfield too, I thought dovetailed off each other so well. Everything sort of ticked around them. The back three was so aggressive and on the front foot. Sam in goal was competent as usual, and his composed self, and Cav I thought was back to his best. He's got to understand the basis of his game, and it's in work ethic and intensity and aggression, and his quality, his goal scoring will follow after that. you can't skip a few steps to then be the good player. So hopefully he's learned from his little period out of the team, and that performance has showed him that what he can achieve if he really puts his mind to it.
Talked about Sam Walker there. He's assured us he did make a save in the second half at 2-1, and that shows that those fine margins again, if you go in your favour, it breeds the results.
Yeah, look, it's I didn't know until I was just told that he tipped it around the post, because it looked odds on for the lad to score. But Sam's done what he's done all season. He's made big saves at important times for us, and it would have been a blow to us if we'd have conceded again after taking the lead, because I felt we were the dominant team all the way through the game. But these are the moments that you have to turn in your favour, and if you've got good quality players, then they manage to do that.
Here's another big 3 points here at home, and the club record league attendance. It's just what football's about, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I knew that Ryan spoke to me yesterday about the numbers that it was going to be today, and and then just before the kick-off, the crowd just started going, and I could just feel it rising through my body. Honestly, generally the tingles and up the back of my neck, and I just thought, you jammy buggers out there like playing in front of this. So I thought it was a brilliant atmosphere for the players to play in, and even an old campaign like me was getting a buzz off it. So it was. Hopefully we can maintain that, the performances, and hopefully, and I'm sure they will, the backing we get from the supporters is magnificent. So hopefully there's a few more coming next week again. And
to have that impact on someone like yourself who's played football at the very highest level shows just how special the crowd is here.
Yeah, definitely. It is. Honestly, it's and I knew the numbers, but you can have 22,000 quiet people, and it's not that. So it's what they do, and it's not always got to be those numbers. We take loads away, 2,500, whatever it is, and they always get behind the team. But just I felt the noise was just up a notch today, and like I say, it's you've got to be a robot if you don't feel that.
You should talk about lists. Finally, we've got Kieran Kelly, Bobby Poynton, Alex Patterson back on the bench today. That must lift the squad as well. Yeah,
look, we've got good players that have been missing for a month or so, and or a few weeks at least, and the value of having them in the squad to be able to come off the bench or maybe start and this, that, the other, I think it raises the bar a little bit. And Rom's coming back into the team today, and I thought he was excellent as well. Honestly, the performances all the way through was good, but being able to look at the bench, improve the performance, maintain it, change it, is really important for any manager. And I'm extremely lucky to have so many good players, here, all willing to throw their lot in to win a game of football. So it's every credit to all the squad this week.